The view from the front of the ship is impeccable, if only we didn't have to, you know, stand outside the guard railing to get it. Hey, but welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we got on a boat out here to Rigid Harbor in Letheria, and this time we're not really going to be doing too much. It will be the start of our side questing journey for this chapter, although we won't actually be finishing any quests, but oh boy, well, we'll be starting one. But first things first, we got 5 new rare blades for Morag to get her even up with everyone else except for Nia. Nia is down by 1, but she will get her next rare blade soon enough. But let's go into all of those rare blades and their awakening cutscenes.
I'm Ursula. Pleasure. Whoa. Shoulder to the wheel. Right, Barry? You look like a driver I can depend on. This one's putty in my hands. Oh, nothing. My cuteness can soothe even the savage beast.
Who dares call upon Vale? You'll rue the day.
Take this, and that, and another.
Anyway, I'm Vale. Pleased to meet ya.
My name is Godfrey. Whoa! The hammer of justice packs a mean punch.
I am Dagus. Lower your gaze, underling. You have the honor of being my driver. This is a very big moment for you. Don't blow it.
Yes, 5 new rare blades for Morag, and it's an interesting crop that we have in there. Let's start off with Godfrey. We can just take a nice little look at him, one of the few male rare blades in this game. Godfrey is a hammer, so already not off to a great start, though does kind of fit in with Morag. Starting with his art, he starts off with Tough Break, which will deal extra damage to enemies targeting the user. 300, 340, 380, 420, 460, 480 is just a single hit. Cold Judgment does extra damage to toppled enemies. 400, 440, 480, 520, 560, 580. Also a single hit, but it is an AoE. Justice Blizzard does extra damage at low HP. Does kind of synergize with Morag, I guess. Or with Bridget, I should say. It is 7 hits, 500, 540, 580, 620, 660, 680. And finally, Whiteout is his level 4, has a damage ratio of 500, inflicts blowdown, and does 5 hits. Godfrey, I don't think is very good. We go into Got the Guts, which is extra, which lowers damage taken when at low HP, does fit well with Justice Blizzard. And also, again, fits pretty well with Bridget's ability to do better at low HP. Fierce Fervor does extra damage to higher level enemies. This actually can combine pretty well with Rex, because I believe Rex does have a couple abilities that helps him against stronger enemies. You're still not really going to use Godfrey that much, but still. Light of Justice does, heals extra HP when at low HP. This can actually kind of hurt at times, but the real reason that I think Godfrey's pretty bad is his field skills, which he doesn't have any. All three of these are Merc Mission exclusives. They don't really help you out in any way, shape, or form. And yeah. It's, yeah. Godfrey is not that great. Moving on over to Vale. Vale's one that I always forget for some reason, even though she has a very, very cool design, I think. Going into her, she is a Mega Lance, which does help her. Oh, also, I forgot to do this for a couple of them, but Godfrey's Blade Arts, Arts Plus, and Draw Aggro. Vale's are Back Attack Up, Crit Up, and Arts Plus. Moving into her Affinity chart, Blood Altar does extra damage when the enemy is at low HP, 270, 300, 330, 360, 390, 432, with 3 hits. Tainted Palace has a chance to kill beasts, non-unique monster beasts. 300, 360, 360, 400, 440, 480, 520, 580, and it's 4 hits, I should say. Next up, we have Accursed Prison. Has a chance to deal Guard Annulling. 5 hits, with a damage ratio of 450, 510, 570, 630, 690, and 748. Finally, Dark Drama. 4 hits and does extra damage when at low HP. I would say 6% crit modifier. It's 150% extra damage when at less than 30% HP. So actually, very weirdly, this is actually a pretty good pairing to have on Morag. But still, yeah. The unfortunate thing is, with the blade group that I have, my favorite blade is in the least common group. So that's not ideal. Next up is Doggus. Doggus is also one I always forget exists, but he's a pretty cool design. Doggus is a really weird one. So first things first, we will actually go into his affinity chart, and right away you'll notice Cavalier Attitude. This is a field skill unique to him. We're not going to be able to change this for a long time, but after his Blade Quest, he will change that out for Knock-on Wisdom, Ancient Wisdom, and Mineralogy. So just keep that in mind. He's a little bit better than it comes off as. As for his Blade Arts, Arts Plus and Crit Up, well, Ursula here has Debuff Cancel. Again, we'll get into Ursula in just a moment, but we'll start with Doggus. Doggus starts off with Flame Crown. Is a single hit, and it's a... Okay, so a lot of Doggus really relies on his Blade Quest. After you beat his Blade Quest, everything will power up by a lot, but if I recall, just with the way that I have things set up, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that until post-game, I think. I'm just double-checking my notes on here. Actually, we might be able to. Depends on our last... I'm questioning that last area, but whatever. We'll start off with Flame Crown, and right away, it does extra damage to aquatic organisms. Before his Blade Quest... I'll bring up the other stats after we finish his Blade Quest Lost Kingdom in, like, 70 episodes. More than that, probably. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 192. Again, it's a single hit. Tyrant Crush. Increased critical damage. 3 hits. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 232. Kaiser Flare is 2 hits in a short little AoE. Extra damage when at low HP. 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 272. And finally, his level 4 is Blazing Conquest. Is a single hit that does 450 damage ratio, and extra damage to topple enemies by 150%, and inflicts blowdown, 40% crit modifier as well. Kaiser Zone is the first of his arts. So, obviously his specials are really bad before his Blade Quest, but his battle skills are still pretty good, even regardless of that. Kaiser Zone boosts the damage and AoE of party attacks. This is real. It's at max affinity, so it's not the best out there, but it is still really nice to have. Regal Presence increases blade combo damage. As you've been seeing throughout these fights, you can get blade combos pretty quickly, so this does help a lot. And Gold Effect increases the gold rate dropped by enemies. This really ties in with another blade that we can get during this side questing run. It's the core crystal that was sold for $1 million out in Gormont. We can take care of that in this side questing shot, and I think I also put that one on Nia. I switched between Nia and Morag for that one. And again, Cavalier Attitude for that. Now we get to Ursula. Alright, so, I will preface this. Ursula is one of the best healers in the game once you get her fully maxed out. Problem is, getting her fully maxed out takes about 30 hours. I'm just going to go into this right away because this is what we're going to be starting. I mentioned before that there was one Blade Quest that we were not going to do in one episode, and that was Ursula's. I'm kind of glad that we got her this one. I would have liked if we got her on Nia right away, but still, I might overdrive and switch some things around potentially. Not fully certain yet. I probably will put Ursula on Nia. But Ursula's big thing is that her side quest, Bearing Her Soul. Hoo boy. Take all lessons in Merc missions, raise all levels to 2 or more. Yeah. So, this takes forever. Basically, the way that the quest works is you'll be given a ton of Merc missions that you kind of just have to repeat. You'll eventually, every so often, get special ones that'll help your progress a little bit, but it takes forever. Ursula's Blade Quest is one of the worst in the entire game, but I do think it's actually kind of worth it. Right away, going into her arts, she starts off with Berry Strong, which is a heal pot spawn. It is 2 hits, 300, 340, 380, 420, 460, and 504. Very helpful. Just heals damage on hit. It's only 1 hit though, so it's not as great. 380, 410, 440, 470, 500, 551. Berry Go Round increases damage dealt when at low HP and is 8 hits, so that's pretty good. 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 816. Now, of course, a lot of times I prefer those big specials. Nim level 3, Crescent level 2, for example. Those two I think are very good at healing, and Ursula doesn't really have that. Berry Helpful is fine, but it's only a single hit, which isn't great. However, this one, Berry Healing. This is one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best blade skills in the entire game. Because it pairs pretty well. Okay, there's an Aux Core that lets you switch out blades quicker. Healing 20% of the party, up to 40% of the entire party, just by switching to Ursula, is super good. Especially if you're playing as Ursula, or Ursula's driver, I should say. Like, you can switch between them super quickly, you can keep your party alive super well. Ursula's really good. When Affinity reaches max, grant damage barrier for Snow Charm. This is also pretty good. It's just an extra little buffer. And then Hide and Seek reduces aggro drawn. Again, pretty good because you want to keep switching in and out of her. Harmony. Hoo boy. Harmony. Ichthyology and Fortitude. I really like Ursula. But again, her quest is... Oh, sorry, I forgot her level 4. Level 4 is Ursine Phantasm. Heals 50% of the damage to the entire party. Knockback, blowdown, 550 damage ratio, and 5 hits. Forgot about that. So that actually is pretty good. Ursine Phantasm is pretty good. Ursula's someone that you need to play as her in order to get the full extent out of. But still is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show off Ursula. No, that's fine. Ursula does, I believe, show up with Barry. Yeah, she's just kind of always chilling on the bear's back. I don't really know if, like, they're the same person, or if Ursula's the... Well, Ursula's obviously the Blade, but, like, what's the deal with Barry? Who knows? It's on to Florin. Florin is a Bit Ball, pretty good. Ursula is a Knuckle, and Doggus an Axe, by the way. As for Florin's Blade Arts, debuff cancel and back attack up. Onto his specials, yes, his, very much a trap. Lavender Drive does extra damage to launched enemies. 3 hits, 330, 340, 380, 420, 460, and 480. Lilium Dance does heals damage to the entire party. It does 3 hits. 400, 440, 480, 520, 560, 609. Solace Judgment as the HP pot spawn. Just 1 hit. 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 782. And finally, Lethal Lavender is again a heal to the entire party with 6 hits on it. The Coming of Spring will increase the effectiveness of party healing when at max affinity. Very good to keep him a little bit more effective, kind of just progressively throughout the entire game. Blossom Fall restores HP to incapacitated teammates. And finally, White Lilies increases aggro reduction by a certain amount. Blossom Fall can actually be pretty good. If you have Florin in on a tank, so actually pretty good fit with Morag. If you get low on HP, switch to Florin. You can kind of just drop a heal nuke. AI won't do that, but you can lead things into Earth fairly easily. Botany, Earth Mastery, Beguiling Charm. Beguiling Charm is actually pretty interesting because you can get extra things out of it. But yeah. What was it? It's in Argentum, I believe it said? Yeah, this is where we're gonna start doing our heart-to-hearts. Slowly, but surely. I gotta record a bunch of them, just like off-screen. Shit, where is hers? Anyways, Garfont. Really? It's in Garfont, okay. Oh, you know what? I remember what this one is. Okay. We'll go to, whoops, Uriah. Go to Garfont. Go to the Merc HQ, is the closest to the inn. But yeah, pretty much what I'm going to do is I will read out the best result for them, if there is one.
Where do we go from here?
Finally have some rare blades chilling out around here. Do they really show up? Do they show up at higher levels? Nope, okay. They does not. We'll start off with Godfrey. I forget what his voice sounds like. I can't stand waiting around and doing nothing while I could be helping people. You can understand that, surely? Don't call me Shirley, my name's Morag. Usually there can tend to be one right around here as well, but we do have Agate. How long must I wait around here? I want to go adventuring too. You must wait forever. Feel free to take it easy. How far can we get up with? Get up to... Jesus, we have 10 levels waiting for us, roughly. But we will rest up. What's up, Ursula? Do you want to say something? There's somewhere... Somewhere I'd like to go. Cobalt Cliffs, if it's okay with you.
I've slept like a log, and I'm ready to face the day.
Alright, Perun. Must uphold my own ideals of justice. And do that, it would be helpful if you take me with you. I think we can get her level 2 at this point. We might have to wait a little bit longer. But we will go to the stomach, go to the Cobalt Cliffs.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Now, okay. So, the very interesting thing about Heart-to-Hearts, and the reason why I'm always so hesitant about them, is not only are there 2 different dialogue options in all of them, but for ones with different blades, there's different dialogue for every single driver. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. That's something where, if you just let me know what you would want to see about the different drivers and their dialogue, just let me know. I will do what I can for that. But yeah, I'm at least going to do 2, but yeah. But our heart-to-heart.
I believe this is the place you were talking about, Ursula. You wanted to see the view here, if I recall?
That's right.
Scenery indeed very nice. But did Ursula want to see something particular?
Yes. That.
Red tree thing?
Yes, it's a saffronia tree. There's an old nursery rhyme about this tree. I always loved it.
A children's song. You're very attuned to music, Ursula.
I guess. It's something I'm drawn to.
That little bit strange. Tora never hear Ursula sing. Ursula only listen to music.
Well, I like to sing, certainly. But I get nervous around people.
Ursula really very shy person, huh? Feels eyes of spectators on her.
Sorry.
Do you play an instrument as well?
Tora bet Ursula can play every instrument.
I'm not very good, but I can play a few.
More than one? Wow! Which is best instrument?
Maybe the organ? I also quite like the lute.
Actually, Tora can play whisper corda. Not one children forced to play from age of about 5 years.
I'd love to hear you play sometime.
Oh, Tora and Ursula should make duet.
I'd like that.
Actually, Poppy also play. Can blow mean trumpet. Fan bass lungs capable of incredible sustain.
That's amazing.
She seems to have tuned out my presence. But she seems to be relaxing and enjoying herself. That's a good thing. Perhaps one day she will be able to share her musical interests with us all.
To be honest, I entirely forgot they were voiced. God damn. Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm just gonna end up probably doing all of them. We of course don't have our final driver. No, I'll wait for next side questing run to do our heart-to-hearts, because then we'll have our final party member. When do we do that? I'm trying to think when this chapter ends. When does this chapter end? It's not... whatever. Is it ended? Maybe. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, I'll wait until then to go through all of our heart-to-hearts, but yeah, I'll probably just go through and record every single possibility. It's gonna take a while, but still. As for the one with the party member we don't have, I'll just record that separately at some point, and we'll be good. Yeah, I'll go back and have to record this
out for trouble.
times over yet.
Where do we go from here?
I might just record the one bit of dialogue. And then, what's the trigger for it? Luckily you can check just right in here. Okay, it's at night time. You can always check where the heart-to-hearts are, and where/how the quests start, just by looking in their affinity charts. Always good there.
What's that sound?
It's Gormoti folk music. The instrument's called a torigonda.
It's what that girl is playing. She's pretty talented.
Truly a balm for the soul.
Hey, Ursula, how are you liking the music?
Huh? It's good.
Come to think of it, you're a bit of a musician yourself, right, Ursula?
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, no. I won't, I think. Hey there, Blade! Huh?
I think she means Ursula.
Yes. You look like a musician. Want to try playing my Torigonda? I'm not sure how.
Hey, don't be shy. Give it a go.
But I hate to impose.
Nah, do it. Go ahead. You're one of us. So if you're interested in something, well, that makes us interested too.
Hey, let's all go over and look.
Okay. You came!
You're really great at playing that thing.
Well, thanks. My family make Torigondas, so I've been around them since I was just a baby. Playing one of these is simple, like talking for me.
Ah, that's so cool.
I've still got a fair bit to learn, though. Grown-ups around here can play and sing at the same time. Maybe you can, miss. Well, that's what your eyes seem to be saying anyway. I'd like to play something. But I'm just a bit too shy, maybe. It's okay. There aren't many people here.
Yes, go on. Give it a go. Can't hurt.
Yeah. We'd love to hear your playing, Ursula.
Here goes. Just a little taste. Yeah! Awesome! What a lovely tune.
You're talented too, Ursula.
Seems the people here appreciate it.
Huh? So many people.
What? Don't stop.
That last bit was so good too. Is that it?
A moment of friend's time, please. Meme, who is friend? Me, Tippy Tappy, music's producer. Some people find name on bit unknown, so instead everyone call me T-Taps. Just make acquaintance. Right, so, T-Taps, what you want? What? Oh, me just become captivated by song of this here young lady. Young lady? You mean Ursula? Oh, so name of friend is Ursula. Friend Ursula, me feel enraptured when hear you sing. T-Taps thinks friend's song could bring all rest to knees. What friend think? I will capture hearts of world with me. Friend Ursula, your song have immense power. I couldn't possibly. I'm just too shy and it's all too much. No, please. Such a wonderful song deserves to be sung. Me sure everything goes splendidly, but why don't you give it a try, Ursula? But no, I agree. Just do it. You're shy and that's fine, but this would be a chance to try something different. That's true, but I didn't think I needed anything different. You all become my friends, and it's great to just talk. I've been holding my own in battles, helping her side, but the idea of singing just feels fine. Is fine. Toro also want to hear Ursula sing more. I wouldn't mind listening either. If you're all sure, then I guess I could give it a try. That make great news. Then let's make preparations quickly. Studio of T-Taps located in our church not far from Rumbletown Canteen. We go on ahead and make plans when friends ready. Come meet. Hey miss, you'll be singing again, won't ya? Yes, it seems I will. Here, take this Tolaganda. Huh? You played her with such joy and zeal. I think she'd be more happy for you to use it again. You sure? I told you before, we made Tolaganda, so we got loads more back home. Dad said it was a masterpiece when you finished it, but with so many you won't even notice it's gone. That's... Don't worry about that, I say. You'll need an instrument, won't you? Okay, let's just go to learn. I'll be sure to return it someday. It really needn't be such a big deal, but fine, as you wish. If that's what you want, Mr. Okay? Thank you. I really hope I can hear you play sometime again soon. Oh boy. Bearing her soul started. Alright, so. And I just want to get this started up quickly. Just try to blow through it. Hopefully we can get things done in a reasonable amount of time. We won't, but
Close
I
eye
wish
out
we
for
could.
trouble. Where do we go from here?
Tippy tappy. Oh, friend Ursula. Thank you for coming. Everything now taken care of. So. First, please come here and sign contract document. When you chance we're being deceived. Poppy, you also find this shady. Something not smell right. Well, it'll be fine. Don't worry so much. It took us a little while to get to this idea, but now she's got a chance to share her talent with the world. Should be more supportive. I guess if there's any problems, we can deal with them as and when. Very good. Now contract all set. We can begin with building foundation of stardom. Vengeance, we will pick a pace, so try not to fall far behind. Okay? Absolutely. First of all, we need voice to captivate audience. We need powerful vocal. Next one's need powerful images that draw attention. We need to stay calm on stage. We need powerful spirit. Let's wait 2 taps to teach each friend about it. Yes, sir. For the time being, we'll say friend Ursula is level 1 across all fields. It's harsh. In case friend Nia curious, Nia have vocal levels -5, and Ursula -2, and so level 5. Watch it. Me kid. Anyway, first goal is to raise all areas to level 2. For nothing low levels, just talk to T-taps. Alright, let lessons begin. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through how this quest works right away, because I don't want to fucking deal with it. But sadly, we have to. So, we'll get these we'll get all these lessons, requires Ursula as leader, whatever, that's fine. Our reward for it is we get stamps. Stamps will level up each level. Each level takes a certain amount of stamps. For the most part, as you level up, you'll get more and more of them. So, for example, at level 4, you'll get, level 2, you get lessons level 2, which gives you the same reward, asterisk, next to that. Level 4, in a skill, you get the lesson of level 3, which gives you 2. Level 6 is level 4, as well. Level 8 gives you gives you lessons number 5, which give you 3 stamps apiece. Those stamps, again, those are used to raise your levels. You will, by the end of the quest, need to get... I believe you technically only need to get to level 4, but you won't. First of all, in order to get to each level, you just need 1 stamp to get to level 2. You need 3 to get to level 2. I believe these are... I think it's additive. Yeah, it's additive total. You need 1 total to get to level 2, 3 to get to 3, 9 to 4, 17 to 5, 30 to level 6, 50 to level 7, 75 to level 8, and 99 to get to level 9. But the real pain with this quest is the fans. Right, so, let's go back into Ursula's, into the thing, to her affinity chart. First of all, level 2.
We still got a long way to go, Barry.
Let's see, things were right here. To Lessenberg missions, get at least 5,000 fans and succeed with your concert. That's whatever. So, hoo boy. Alright, so, fans is a really, really confusing thing. You end up needing 5,000 fans, which is a pain in the ass. Alright, so, the way that it works, there's a whole calculation behind it. So, you get your number of fans amounts to the number of lessons that you've taken, which, that's just how many merit missions you've done, whatever. Then you have minor events, which are, as you get to certain levels, you'll get different levels of events. You don't really ever have a way to know if they're a minor event, quote-unquote, or a major event, but there's a difference between them. Some of those, times 12. The major events, times 16, so those do help. Multiplied by your levels added together. and you need 5,000 of these. So there are so let's say you, okay, obviously literally impossible to do, but let's say you just have level 9 in everything. That's just 27 fans. Of course, you'll have more than that. It'll probably end up being, oh boy, what even would that be? Oh god, that's nothing. Probably at minimum, like, I don't know, 50... Yeah, 50 lessons, we'll say. So you have 50 lessons in everything, so 150 times 27. You're still not even a fifth of the way there. Right? Yeah. Or you're just over a fifth of the way there. This quest sucks. Again, I love Ursula as a character. I think she's very fun. I like the personality. I think she's very good in combat. A lot of people say that it's not really worth it, but again, I think berry healing alone is worth it. She's a fantastic healing blade. But, god damn, is it not, like, oh boy, it's... As long as you just remember to, like... The problem is that you, because of this, because you need to have Ursula in charge of everything, I mean, yes, it's only a 10-minute mission, and, I mean, you can speed those up. I think you can theoretically get them down to about 2 minutes for each. I think there's one of them that she can do by herself. I think Soul Lessons? No, I know there's one that she gets the bonus for herself, but yeah, you can get them down to about 2 minutes, but it still is really, really annoying to do this, and it means that you can't really use Ursula if you're trying to do her quest. So you kind of just end up in this weird position where you have this blade that's cultivating that is really good, you know it's really good, but you're never using it because you're trying to make it better. So you're trying to make it better by not using it. But whatever. Fast blade switch, by the way, very good for her because of berry healing. So yeah, just be aware that this is something that will be going on in the background for the next probably 70 hours. Plus. Yeah, bearing her soul is not good. But, still, again, that's stuff that we will be working on. Next time, we're going to be doing Vess's quest. Actually, this time. And we will also be taking care of some of the things that we've missed.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, we can take care of that one. But, like, we can collect some veggies to finish up Crisette's agronomy. We can get some treasures. We can get the water mastery up. We're just going to try to get as much as we can. Or I'm just going to try to get as much as I can with this. Just off screen. So, yeah. That is something for me to deal with. But, yeah. Until then, see you guys later.
Do even I make you feel abashed?
Huh?
That very daring question. Even Tora was a little bit surprised.
Phew. So it's not just me.
Tora wants to know too, though, how Ursula really feel.
I don't dislike you or anything, but I do find it a bit hard to feel comfortable around you. I'm sorry.
Ursula not need worry so much. When Tora first meet Rex and friends, Tora lose tongue and run out of words. Took long time to make friends.
How very unlike Tora.
So, it took you a while? Maybe I can get used to everyone in time, too. I'd really like to get comfortable with everyone, so we can really enjoy our time together.
Ursula, you're very sincere, so I'm sure you'll achieve your goal. No need to rush, just take your time.
Okay.
And we're here. This is the place you meant, right, Ursula?
That's right.
Scenery indeed very nice. But did Ursula want to see something particular?
Yes. That.
Red tree thing?
Yes, it's a saffronia tree. There's an old nursery rhyme about this tree. I always loved it.
Oh, yeah? I guess songs are your kind of thing.
I guess. It's something I'm drawn to.
That little bit strange. Tora never hear Ursula sing. Ursula only listen to music.
Well, I like to sing, certainly. But I get nervous around people.
Ursula really very shy person, huh? Feels eyes of spectators on her.
Sorry.
I don't make you nervous, though, right?
Huh?
That very daring question. Even Tora was a little bit surprised.
Phew. So it's not just me.
Tora want to know too, though, how Ursula really feel.
I don't dislike you or anything, but I do find it a bit hard to feel comfortable around you. I'm sorry.
Ursula not need worry so much. When Tora first meet Rex and friends, Tora lose tongue and run out of words. Took long time to make friends.
Uh-huh. Sure you did.
So, it took you a while? Maybe I can get used to everyone in time, too. I'd really like to get comfortable with everyone, so we can really enjoy our time together.
Hey, I'm sure it'll be fine if you want it that much. I guess it's just something you can't rush.
Okay.
Do you play any instruments?
Tora bet Ursula can play every instrument.
I'm not very good, but I can play a few.
More than one? Wow! Which is best instrument?
Maybe the organ? I also quite like the lute.
Actually, Tora can play whisper chorder. Not upon children forced to play from age of about 5 years.
Oh, I'd love to hear you play sometime.
Oh, Tora and Ursula should make duet.
I'd like that.
Actually, Poppy also play, can blow mean trumpet. Fan-based lungs capable of incredible sustain.
That's amazing.
Is it just me, or has she forgotten I'm even here? But she seems to be having a great time. Maybe one day she'll be able to have fun talking about music with the whole gang.
Ursula, we've arrived. This is the view you wanted to see, right?
That's right.
Scenery indeed very nice. But did Ursula want to see something particular?
Yes. That.
Red tree thing?
Yes, it's a saffronia tree. There's an old nursery rhyme about this tree. I always loved it.
Oh, like a lullaby. You're pretty sensitive to music, aren't you, Ursula?
I guess. It's something I'm drawn to.
That little bit strange. Tora never hear Ursula sing. Ursula only listen to music.
Well, I like to sing, certainly. But I get nervous around people.
Ursula really very shy person, huh? Feels eyes of spectators on her.
Sorry.
Do I make you nervous too?
Huh?
That very daring question. Even Tora was a little bit surprised.
Phew. So it's not just me.
Tora want to know too, though, how Ursula really feel.
I don't dislike you or anything, but I do find it a bit hard to feel comfortable around you. I'm sorry.
Ursula not need worry so much. When Tora first meet Rex and friends, Tora lose tongue and run out of words. Took long time to make friends.
That's not how I remember it.
So, it took you a while? Maybe I can get used to everyone in time, too. I'd really like to get comfortable with everyone, so we can really enjoy our time together.
As long as you feel that way, I'm sure it'll work out. Don't worry, these things take time.
Okay.
Can you play an instrument too?
Tora bet Ursula can play every instrument.
I'm not very good, but I can play a few.
More than one? Wow! Which is best instrument?
Maybe the organ? I also quite like the lute.
Actually, Tora can play whisper chorder. Not on children forced to play from age of about 5 years.
Oh, I'd love to hear you play sometime.
Oh, Tora and Ursula should make duet.
I'd like that.
Actually, Poppy also can blow mean trumpet. Fan-based lungs capable of incredible sustain.
That's amazing.
It feels like she's forgotten all about me. But that's okay. As long as she seems to be having a good time. I hope someday she can be this friendly with everyone.